Maybe that fixed it? Yeah, I think it might be fixed now. What? Okay. It's looking good now. Interesting. Interesting. It looks like we're back. All right. Whoa, what did I do to my map? Just a black screen now. I must have hit a bad button. There we go. All right. Now the question is, can I get the I think it's got something to do with my terrible method of connecting to the Wi-Fi via USB and also plugging in my USB drawing tablet. Somehow, like too many USB devices and it's messing things up, maybe. Because when I unplugged the Wi-Fi and plugged it back in, it seems to have fixed it. Yeah, I should probably get a real Wi-Fi adapter. Yeah, it seems like it's going good now. That. All right, so yeah, what I think I should do, since I have to potentially map this this area, we'll indicate the toadstool. Put it on the left side. Because we're going west. I'll fix that later. Uh, what is it? Underground? Yeah. And it's the P combined with an L. That's close enough. Underground. And then we went west to underground. You have one last piece of advice? Let's hear it. Underground. Oh, a lizard. Sorry, let me read the full description here. But I just noticed at the end of the paragraph something caught my eye. But let me catch you up to where we are. We just went west. Risu. You need to keep the shadow from moving. Take a closer look at the sundial. Incidentally, you can tell it where you want to point to. Okay. I'm probably just not putting the proper command in. Like, I'm just spinning it at random. If I turn it to the southwest or something. Okay. And yeah, I thought I looked at it pretty closely. Didn't see anything, but apparently I can stop it from moving. Okay, that's good to know. Because, yeah, I might have to do that to get to that first area. Oh, or keep it open. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. We're probably gonna die here, but we might as well continue exploring. Uh, all right, so I don't know how much of the previous room, since we were losing the connection, I don't know how much of that you were able to hear me read. But yeah, basically we're in a narrow underground chamber illuminated by an open door in the east wall. The walls and ceiling are gouged with deep spiral ruts. They look as if they've been routed out with a heavy machinery. A large cylinder occupies most of the chamber. I'm reading the scroll back right now. You can't see it though. Um, the maze of cables and pipes surrounding it trails west into the depths of a tunnel. A lantern is lying at your feet. We took the lantern. We got a point for that. But the door swings shut with a faint creak. You stare in wonder as the door shimmers and fades from view. So yeah, that's something we gotta work on. We gotta figure out how to keep that door open. I don't know, maybe it has to do with the lever? Could that be what the lever does? I guess we'll figure it out. But we went west. We followed those cables, and we're still in underground. The cables and pipes lining the tunnel's walls look like bloated veins and arteries in the splinter's flickering glow. Deep tunnels bend off to the east and west. Some careless technician has left a walkie-talkie lying in the dirt. As you study the equipment, you spot something moving in the corner of your eye. It's, what do you call them? Yes, a skink. The skink blinks helplessly in the glow of the splinter and scrambles away down the west tunnel. So, we have a lizard here. Maybe we can kill this lizard. Uh, in the light of a crescent moon. And then boom. Alright, so there's a walkie-talkie and a lizard. Let me mark those on the map. Let me make a note of this. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements bot. I'm live now. I didn't know. I had no idea. All right, walkie and skink. Walkie and skink. Coming soon to Nickelodeon. All right. Yeah, it's like I don't know if I'm trapped here. Is there much point in continuing to explore? I guess so. I guess I'll just keep going for now. We'll know what to do when we come back here. We'll take a look at the walkie-talkie. The walkie-talkie has a rocker switch, a numbered slider, a telescoping antenna, now lowered, and a large orange button. That's a complicated thing. Oh, we're carrying too much. All right, we might have to drop some things off before we come here. Let's have a look at the skink. Can't see any skink. Oh. The skink blinks helplessly in the glow of the splinter and scrambles away down the west tunnel. Oh, of course. Wasn't paying attention. We lost our skink. Come back, skink! Alright, we can go west again. We're still in underground, though. That hasn't changed. uh, Yeah, the connection's still dipping in and out, but it's better than it was before. All right. I might run out of room here. How many wests can I go? The west end of the tunnel is sealed off with a landslide of rocks and dirt. Well, that answers that question. Numerous cables and pipes emerge from the rubble, trailing away to the east. The splinter's feeble glow reveals a narrow crevice in the wall of the tunnel. A skink is squinting at you from the shadows nearby. With a nimble leap, the skink scrambles into the dark crevice. It's too dark to see anything in the crevice. You hear something moving in the crevice. Reach into crevice. Crevice is too deep. Turn on lantern. Click. The lantern emits a warm yellow beam. Can I look in the crevice now? Point? No. Oh, well, what if I point the lantern at the crevice? You aim the lantern towards the crevice, but its dim beam reveals nothing unusual. What if I look in now? No, it's still too dark. There's something scratching around inside the crevice. There must be some way we can catch this skink. If I reach in now, still too deep. I can't enter the crevice, can I? That's impossible. Let me make a note. There's a crevice here. Yes. Do you really gotta go? I assumed you were joking, making a joke there. But maybe you really gotta go. In which case, bye, Risu. Bye. Well, I can aim the lantern towards the crevice, but the dim beam reveals nothing unusual. Definitely something in that crevice. Can I put the lantern in the crevice? It won't fit in the crevice. What about the splinter? Doesn't look as if the splinter is going to fit, but you twist it harder against the narrow opening. Harder. Thunk. The soft wood falls to the bottom of the crevice, filling it with pale light. The skink scrambles out of the lighted crevice, slips between your legs, and scurries away into the east tunnel. Okay. So we lost our splinter, but we have a lantern now. Just messing around. I thought so. I thought as much, sir. Myself at my most angular. Just feel like I should be this, right? But I'm leaning toward the left if I do that. But that looks right. I don't know. I'm not going to pay attention to it. But yeah, the skink left. It went east. Let's follow the skink back. It doesn't like the light of the lantern. But I'm guessing if I turn it off, we're not going to be able to see anything. Turn of lantern. I can't understand it either, game. I don't know what I'm saying. Can I see anything? I can see feeble light shines from a narrow crevice in the wall of the tunnel. So I can see a bit by the splinter light coming through the crevice. Light of a splinter coming through the crevice. But now, if I try to go east, it's completely dark. Something is scratching around in the darkness. Can I get eaten by a grue? Oh, I can hear something scrambling around my feet. Maybe I can just grab the skink now? Too dark to see. Hmm. You hear a scrambling noise underfoot. I mean, am I supposed to kill it now? I feel like I'm not supposed to kill it now. Because I'm supposed to kill it under the light of a crescent moon, right? I don't have a crescent moon. Oh, there was a crescent moon when I was in space. Do I have to somehow get into space, into Earth orbit, with the live skink, kill it while I'm there, and then get back in time before I die from decompression? That's that might be something. That might be something I have to do. But I don't know how to catch the skink. Like I could turn on the lantern. Yeah, it doesn't like the lantern. Well, okay. It's in the west tunnel now. Okay, I thought maybe if I went back there without the lantern light on, just the feeble light from the crevice, maybe it wouldn't run away immediately. But no, it scurries away into the east tunnel. Hmm. Can I give it crumbs? Maybe if I go here, drop some crumbs. There's crumbs everywhere now. Will the skink come to me? Oh, right. I guess I was on a time limit there. For a brief moment, the tunnel is bathed in a raw white glare. We died. That's it. That's the whole... Yep. And then we died. All right. Well, we're going to have to figure out how to get that skink. But there's another death for you. There's... Oh, you didn't... I didn't switch over. But I just ticked right here. This one. So that's 8. That's 8 deaths so far. Nuked. I presumably that's what that white light was. We got nuked. We got nuked. All right. Well. Oof. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, especially now that I'm making progress. Appreciate that, Flitchard. Um, but yeah, I want to keep playing, but I also don't because I'm getting tired. It's getting near midnight. Let's see. Let's just see if we can figure out how to stop the shadow moving. That is one important thing that I would like to figure out. All right, so we're back at the vertex. Oh, there we go. Sleep. Yeah, I'm not even really sleepy, just like tired of doing this. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but also yeah, like I'm getting hungry. I'm just tired of doing this particular thing, but also doing it at the same time. You know what I mean? I am a little sleepy. I slept in today. I will go eat after I take a closer look at this sundial. All right, so turn ring to north. It clicks into place at the dial's fourth symbol. Yeah. The fourth symbol is yeah, north. I can probably also maybe type like fifth symbol, turn it to fifth symbol. Yeah, okay. So I can tell it where to go. All right, what if I pull the lever now? Is that gonna, or push the lever? You hear a loud mechanical groan below your feet. Floor lurches and stops vibrating. Feel a momentary dizziness and a brief gust of wind, then all is still. All right. So it still says it's a little after the fifth symbol. But it's not moving? I guess that's what the lever does. Wrong lever. Ooh. The I always think of Who Framed Roger Rabbit when he's in Benny. He's driving Benny the cab. Well, Benny's driving technically, but he's like, "Pull the lever," and Eddie Valiant's like, "Which one?" Emperor's New School. What? I think I did it. I think I stopped the shadow moving. I just need to turn it after when the lever's in the proper direction. So that's what putting the gnomon in did. It made that lever appear, and then the lever allowed me to. I wasn't clear on what the lever was doing. I didn't see that, but I think I have it right. And then I would turn the ring to first symbol, right? And it's gonna stay there. We're gonna wait a few times. And we're gonna look at the sundial. And it's exactly on the first symbol. Okay, yeah. What do you call the middle part of a song? Yeah, I don't know, a bridge. I watched that movie so many times in my childhood. Like, I would watch that movie over and over again on VHS. And then when I was 10 years old, I had a baby brother. And then he got like old enough to watch that movie, or probably not really old enough to watch that movie, if we're being honest. But he got to a certain age where he watched that movie over and over again. So yeah, it's one of those movies that I've seen so many times. If I'm watching the movie, I can just kind of like predict every line before they say it. No, that don't rhyme with walls. I haven't seen it in a while. I should watch it again. It is a great movie. All right, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should call it for the night. Uh, cause yeah, all right, that's progress. I think I figured out how to stop the doors from closing behind us when we when we jump into these new areas. So we'll be able to explore uh those tunnels without having to worry that we're stuck there. We'll still be on a time budget, but that's okay. We're gonna figure out how to get that skink and murder it under the light of a crescent moon. And we're gonna figure out where we can get some milk. And that's about it, right? That's all I need for that recipe anyway. I don't know what that's gonna do. But maybe it's gonna open up the last mushroom that allows us to go to the Trinity test site. The game came with a map of the Trinity test site, so I have a feeling we're going there eventually. But it seems like that's the location on the map that we can't, or on the sundial, that I don't think we can get to right now. Not sure. We'll figure it out though. Have I ever played the NES game? Yes. I was obsessed with that NES game when I was a kid. Like, we used to rent it. I didn't actually own it, but we would rent it from the grocery store. It was a thing back then. And yeah, I would always like beg my parents to let us rent that one, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, because I really wanted to figure out how to make progress in that game. It's not a good game. I tried playing it again as an adult and I was like, God, what is it? Why did I ever see in this game? Uh, but yeah, I like the jokes. What was how did the intruder get into the house? In through the window. And some of the other ones. That's the one I remember the most. What's worse than raining cats and dogs? Hailing Benny the cab? Which hand do you use to sign your name? Personally, I use a pencil. Wow. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. And where would you find Timbuktu on a map? Oh, between Timbuk 1 and Timbuk 3. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm now that my connection is solid, I'm going to end the stream because it's almost midnight and I'm tired. Um but yeah, there'll be more Trinity. Since it's a long weekend, I don't have work on Monday. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, I'll play again tomorrow night so I can make some more progress in this game. You know, it's a possibility. Keep an eye on this fat channel if you're interested in seeing more. It could happen. I'm always saying that I'm going to stream more than just once a week and then it never happens, but you know, it is a long weekend. So it might happen. I'm not going to say it will happen, but it might happen. Be warned. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your night and have a good weekend if I don't see you again. Until next week. Bye.